Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program Season 3 Breaking Ground DLC. This time we are going to do a couple of missions here. We have a mission to plant a flag on the moon again, which is good. But then we also have a mission to gather surface deployed seismic sensor science from the surface of the moon, which is similar to what we just did with Minmus. So we could take a crew up to the moon and with the same, basically the same ship. Maybe have to adjust a little bit. Let's see if we have a scientist on board. We do, and we have an engineer, so we have enough people here to to do some missions. However, we really need to bring some people back at some point. I mean, my God, it's getting to be where we don't have anybody left here at the Kerbal Space Program. All right, so let's get our landers here. Let's see, the moon lander, I believe, is the last thing I took to the moon. There are the rovers, and did I upgrade that with seats prior to saving? No, I did not. Okay. What's in here? Yeah, we got those things in there. Should I take more rovers to the moon? I don't think do we need more rovers? Yeah, we might need them. Well, we might need them. Let's go ahead and put some seats on them like I did last time. That was pretty interesting, being able to drive. No, I don't need seats. We don't need to drive them. They can drive themselves. And be less weight. Well, not that they're significantly weighted anyway, but we will be able to get some additional science perhaps. So I think we're going to just take the same lander configuration. I hope you're not bored of this lander. It works really well. And so I'm hesitant to change the configuration for these types of missions, just because it just works so well. So let's get Jeb. He's orbited around the moon. He has not landed on the moon, surprisingly. Jillian, the scientist, has orbited around the moon. Let's get Luwaz here. Has not been around the moon. Neither has Gregory has. None of them have landed on the moon though. I might as well just take everyone. Why not? Let's just take everyone. And oh, I do have the seats on there already. Sweet. Oh, where are they? Where's the command seats? I don't see them. It says I have them, so they must be there. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't care. We're going to go ahead and go with this. We're going to take this up to the moon. We're going to plant some of these seismometers and hopefully gather more science, and hopefully maybe get some more science from these rovers, which would be ideal. And we're going to plant a flag, and we're going to make everybody happy over there. All right, let's launch. Alright, we are getting ready for launch with Jebediah at the helm, the seasoned Kerbal pilot, and we are going to launch in 3, 2, 1, launch. Alright, so we are now ready to do our transfer burn to the moon, and let's see, I think we're just about in position here. Let's get this all straightened out. I definitely need to complete some of these missions to get rid of all these additional orbits here. This one is going to be the hardest because this vessel doesn't have enough fuel to make this maneuver, and so yeah, it's pretty bad deal there. But these little satellite adjustment missions are so easy. It's just easy money. It's a shame to kind of not do them. So I definitely need to get those done at some point. Yeah, so we're going to burn up to the moon. We are going to dump this fuel this stage that we have, so that it crashes into the moon, and then we'll make an adjustment and get into orbit with the moon, and everything will be peachy dory, hunky dory, peachy cream, peaches and hunky peaches. I don't know. chunky peaches? I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, let's... Got 363 DeltaV. Is that going to be enough to get me in orbit? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Let's see. Let's add a maneuver there. That would be close. And that would be 265. So yeah, that would be enough. Alright, so let's just go ahead and zip on up here. Bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye, Kerbal. Hello, moon. Oh, I guess we need to pop out our little things here. Let's go ahead and pop those out before we go too much further. And there we go. We're almost there. Anyway, alright, so let's go ahead and get into position. You know what? Let's just go ahead and... we might as well utilize the fuel, right? Let's warp there. And then burn retrograde. Let's get this thing turned around. And then we will get ourselves set up for a nice landing. And all will be well. Alright. Did I already pass the periapsis? I did. Wow. Alright, so let's just go ahead and burn retrograde then. Get our orbit achieved. There we go, and let's just stop right there. Okay, what we got? 95 and 37. Okay. Let's go ahead and warp up to here. Unfortunately, we might have a little junk left here. I don't know that we'll have enough to get into... to get this thing dumped onto the ground here. That's too bad. That's too bad. It's unfortunate. How much is that? 31. Yeah, that's just enough. Alright, so let's go ahead and go retrograde, as was the plan. We'll let this crash into the moon's surface. I love the way the moon looks from this height. It's all those craters and everything. It just looks so cool. Looks so cool. Now, does this have a docking port? We could leave this in orbit and land with this as it is intended. And then maybe utilize, because we're going to have a lot of fuel left with this thing. And that's it. That's enough. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and detach the next stage. Oop, don't want to do that. Let's go to prograde. We need to set up our orbit again. And probably need to plot a course so that we intersect with one of these landing parts. We could do it at a whole different crater. Like have more than one base operating. So we have this going in this crater there. Could go in this far side crater. Or whatever that crater is called. Let's go ahead and make a little orbit here. And get it up to about 10,000, please. Alright. Now, we're going to come over here. I'm not going to be quite close enough for an orbit. So can we go ahead and go here, add a maneuver, and adjust this way. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Actually, I don't know that we added... I don't know that we added a... let's look and see what's in our case here. Did we add another controller? It may just all be communications, photovoltaic. Yeah, we didn't add a controller to set up a separate one. So that's too bad. We will have to go to the same base. Okay, that's alright. So let's go around here to the apoapsis and see if we can adjust this line to meet up with there. We can, just like so. Decrease this. There we go. There we go. That ought to do. Let's go ahead and make that burn. And then we will be in position to land near our former base and set up seismometers just like we wish. Alright. We'll go ahead and make the burn with this fuel from this stage. And then, like I said, we will leave this in orbit and we will attempt to land with just a lander. That's the plan, Jan. Alright, let's go ahead and get over here to our burn position. And there we go. Ready for burn. So we are getting into position. I could have cleaned up this orbit if I had known that this is what I was going to do, but I didn't plan it. I was just doing. I'm kind of a doer sometimes. I don't do a lot of planning. What? Darthvegan doesn't make plans? Who knew? I'm sure that's a complete shock to anyone who's ever watched any of my videos. I'm the most planning individual you've ever seen. I make all kinds of plans. It's called seat of your pants plans. Fly by the seat of your pants. That's right. That's my plan. Alright, let's see how we're doing here. It's actually a little too far already, so that's okay. My orbit still okay? No, my periapsis is very low. Periapsis is a whopping 282. So let's go ahead and grab that up just a little, please, so we don't crash this thing into the surface. Let's get up to about 10,000. There we go. Alright, now we probably need to make a slight adjustment to the to the anti-normal, just to get us in a better orbit there, right over the base preferably, because it's not quite as easy to make adjustments on the moon as it is on Minmus. A little bit more gravity, so let's just see if we can burn down just a little. Just get her down just a little bit. There we go. A little better. Our orbit's a little low. Might want to bump it up just a hair. There we go. Alright. So now we are ready to get this thing down on the ground, I believe. So we are going to go ahead and detach from this. I'm going to decouple this node. Oh, I'm nervous about this. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick save. Decouple from that. Alright. We still have 2371. It's not a lot. Let's go ahead and lower the legs. No. Let's get the hinges, buddy boy. Can we push that other thing out of the way? There we go. There we go. Just gently push them out of the way. Alright. Let's extend those legs. Alright. Retrograde. Check. We're going to have to do a small burn to get us into ceasing our horizontal movement, and we're going to do that about right there. That should be about 420 delta V, which is considerable. but necessary. Alright, there's that. Let's see if we can spin that around a little. And get that down there. There we go. Something like that. That's the idea, to land near this thing. Experiment control. Okay. 404 DeltaV. That leaves us with about 1900 to do the landing. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Alright. We're going to do a quick save. And we are going to get into position for this burn. 25 seconds left on the clock is what we want. And roger that. 25 seconds, go. What? Excuse me. Stop. Oh man, we're screwing this up. Since I didn't stage this, the engines are not active. Activate engines, please. Okay. Are they all active? Yes. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. There we go. Hopefully we don't destroy those rovers. They're getting a little bit crispy. A little bit crispy. At least there's not Kerbals on the seats this time. They didn't get killed last time, so I guess surely the rovers will survive. Alright. Let's get this thing burned down to a reasonable amount. Probably should get over here and check this, make sure I'm looking about correct. Alright, let's just do a tiny burn here to get that down a little lower. Because we don't want to have to carry those. Which we will have rovers. We could carry a guy Kerbal with the rover and take them out, but alright, let's see if we can get that down just a hair. Don't need that anymore. Just burn down a little. It's about right there. Excellent. Okay. Now, 13,000 is the suicide burn. Is that reasonable? I think so. Alright. Well, let's get ready then. We're going to do a suicide burn and see if we can get this ship down on the surface successfully and safely, hopefully. Got lots of stuff down there. Search rock perimeter. Oh, that's my flags. Cool. Alright. Right on. Okay. It's going to cost 397 for this suicide burn. So, we're going to speed up time just a little. Going to get down closer to 13,000. We're at 63,000 right now. Let's get down to about 20 and then I'll stop it. I don't want to miss it. And we're coming in pretty darn fast. 397 DeltaV. Okay, here we go. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, burn. Alright, here comes the suicide burn. We're coming in. We did just a tiny bit early on purpose so that hopefully we have a little bit of leeway here. We're a little bit far from here, but we can drive that with the rovers. That's fine. We could even fly over there maybe with the jetpacks. Let's go ahead and pop those things back in, just in case. You never know. Oh man. We're doing fine. We're definitely gonna have to make a adjustment here. Alright. Wasn't quite a suicide burn. We are well above our landing. And had to cut off the engines because we were slowing down too much. So let's go down a little bit more. See, it says 2584, 106 DeltaV, but I think we can do better than that. Matter of fact, I could go ahead and burn over towards our friends very slightly. Now let's just go straight down. That's not too far. Let's not be crazy with it. Let's not be crazy with it. Okay. Sometimes that suicide burn is a little off. We're just gonna burn slowly down here the last couple hundred feet. I know it's a waste of DeltaV, but I like to be safe. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Alright, how far are we? 300 meters. Start trimming off this speed here. Trim it off a little bit more, a little quicker, please. There we go. Let's get her down to about 5 or 6 if we can. Maybe even 4 or 3. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh! Trouble. Trouble. You see that collapse? That collapsed under the weight. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's go ahead and detach this then. Decouple that node. Bonk. Alright. Let's switch over to that. Let's see if we can get these rovers detached without too much trouble. Decouple the node. Boing. I should have extended those guys. Those wheels. Boop. 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 Alright. No, that's unfortunate. Okay. Got one on their back. That's fine. It'll be fine. Okay, let's go ahead and extend the wheels on this one this time. Prior to loading them up. Okay, and let's see if we can turn this over onto it. Oh, let's take these up. Okay, and retract these. That poor thing over there is. Can I pick this up? Nope. Nah, it's not working. Okay, let's turn that off. Alright. Let's go ahead and take this, decouple. There. There we go. There we go. This one's intact. Alright, let's put this as it does have steering. Alright. Let's put the brakes on. Got to inverse the steering on this one. There we go, like that. Turn off the steering on that. Turn off the steering on this back one. There we go. Uh-oh. If it's inverted, you have to invert the motor as well. Okay. And there we go. Let's get that out of the way here. And just just move it out of the way completely. There we go. Now, what is this from my previous one? It must be. Okay. Now for this, how are we gonna get this bad boy straightened up? Now we could do our legs and see if it tips us up. Could just take a Kerbal out and go ahead and do our deployments. Go ahead and let go. Oh yeah, she's surveying the damage. It does not look good. Does not look good. Alright, let's get the seismometer. This is the scientist, right? Yeah. Oops. I try to click and drag and it that's not what you have to do. Alright, so it's only 1.8 kilometers. Let's go ahead and just turn on our RCS and see if we can just chug on over there. Let's slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down! Oh my god. I wasn't paying attention. Don't die. Chilling. Please don't die. Don't fall into a crater either. Oh my god. She does not look pleased. Does not look pleased. Alright. Well, that wasn't too bad. That could have been worse. That could have been much worse. Alright, stand up. Right. I think they all have to be off the ship, but they all benefit from one flag, I think. I don't know, maybe. I can experiment, but it's a long experiment to do. Alright, let's take a look and see what we got going on here. Power needed 1, power available 2. Good. Alright. Let's go ahead and deploy this then. Oop. Seismometer. There we go. Total power needed, total power available 2. Very good. Alright, so technically we don't need anything else here. This will do. However, if I brought one of the communitrons, it would communicate directly with Kerbal instead of having to go through a relay satellite. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and 2.63. That's asking a lot of her RCS pack here. All right, let's just go a little easier on the throttle here. We'll just go up to 15 meters per second. Get her back that way. Alright, we're almost back to the ship. A little low on the old fuel. A little worried about that. But, I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. She can walk. Let's just get her down on the surface here. Let's make sure we get her on the surface at least. There we go. Much better than your previous landing. Alright. Now we're going to get all the Kerbals together. We are going to plant a flag, and then we're going to see if we can tip that ship up and get us back back to Kerbal. My god. The deployment of the Communitron, we may have to do a rescue mission to these guys. I don't know. Depends on how this turns out. I need to start putting RCS on these landers so we can maybe do a little tipping when these kinds of things happen. Eh? Oh yeah, she's got plenty. She's got plenty of fuel. Alright, is there any way to see, like, if I plant a flag with her right now, let's just take all this stuff. Let's keep that, take a surface sample, keep that. and then plant a flag. Let's see. Seismo installation landing. All right. She has still not showing on her log until she. So I better wait until everybody is together. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. Get all our Kerbals together. Transfer the crew. No. EVA. EVA. That was awesome. Joking. Come on out. Okay. And Gregory, come on out. There you go. Roll off your buddy's head. Alright. Now Gregory is the engineer. So he's gonna take one of these communitrons and a photo panel over to the thing here. Oh man, that's a long way to scoot just for that communitron. I might do that off camera. Let's go ahead and plant the flag. It's gonna plant a flag. Should get everybody, I think. If the one from the ship didn't do it. Alright. Okay, very good. You can take that down. Thank you very much. Alright, so what to do? Well, we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. I think we shall pick up next episode and attempt to rescue these Kerbals, either with another vessel, or we're going to try to tip this thing back up and make it happy. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, throw me some likes, leave me some comments, and as always, subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Kerbals wait by the window, vaguely looking down at their saw, and hoping possibly Jebediah will come home with some rocks from Minmus or the moon. Maybe he'll come home soon. Was never what it once was, shouldn't really fly anymore. Either as if an answer with a sound like blowing up your ears. Ship crashes through